Guys, welcome back to Millionaire Gaming. So today we're on episode 4 of Jackass for the PSP. We got our boy Lofi, man. It's good to see you, as always.
Back again. Oh, ew. What a way to start the video.
Yeah, like I said, there is a lot of poo. Like, literally a lot. Well, I mean, I'm the shit. Like, I can literally say that. But, like, it is... dude, I would lose my shit right there if I got shit in my face.
I don't think that close-up was necessary.
No, not at all. Like, yeah, so we unlocked, in this episode, we're unlocking Aaron, which is, you know, pretty cool.
Aaron McGee.
If you have to say, who is your favorite Jackass star?
I don't know, that's kind of hard, if I'm being 100% honest. I like all of them. A lot.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I would probably have to say Steve-O. Like, I don't think technically he's my favorite because I like them all kind of equally.
Yeah.
But I know I watch most of Steve-O because, you know, he has the most stuff online. So probably like Steve-O. I don't know.
I got you.
I really like Wee Man too. Wee Man seems very like cool and down to earth.
Yeah. Like I actually like Wee Man's like skating videos. Like when he did his stuff with NKA, like that was one of my favorite things.
Yeah, I remember he worked for Big Brother too.
Yeah, he did that. I really wish at the time when NKA was with him and stuff, I wish I could have gotten a nullity board. I would have loved that shit.
And this is what we call bumper kings.
I don't know. I remember. I know he used to have he has a video. I don't know if it's his video.
That is funny.
I can't remember. I think I can't remember if it says Wee Man's or it's. I don't know if it came out after Jackass or during Jackass.
It's rock and roll time.
It was called Hell, I think. You can find it free on TV or whatever.
Did you know he actually did a child-friendly movie before?
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
What was it?
Elfman.
Elfman. Never heard of it.
Yeah, it was his first ever family-friendly movie, and it was about like him getting left by Santa Claus, and he has to go find his way back to fucking the North Pole. And I never seen it because it just looked really, really odd. But I'm willing to like do a very rare moment of like a movie review. Like I've never been into that kind of shit, but I would genuinely do it just to do it for shits and giggles.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, man.
It's probably gonna be a little bit corny, but that's how we like it.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Like that's the best kind of comedy, corny comedy, or freaking British comedy. That I don't know why something like that. I've always enjoyed as a kid. Even like.
No offense to the British, but they either have like really, really good film and TV, or really bad.
Dude, their humor is really, really dry.
Who wants a little of this, mister?
Yeah, I really like, but I like a lot of their like stuff over there. It's a lot of, it's funny and stuff like that. I never really watched a lot of British TV though. I watched, you know, Brain Dead. I don't know what. I can't remember what they called it. I don't know if there's like, I think there's two different names for it. It's like Brain Dead and something else.
Time.
I love that movie. That movie's so good.
There was one, it's not a British film, but there's a New Zealand film that I genuinely enjoy. It was called, The Loved Ones. That's like one of my favorite movies from like Europe and shit. Like, I don't know why, but it's such a great movie.
Yeah.
You want some of this?
Like that, and I think if I had to say one thing I don't like about the UK, I probably have to say the show Full English. I hate that show. Like I watched it one night. It's like a knockoff of like Family Guy, just really, really terrible.
Ew.
Alright, ladies, here we go.
Family Guy's not even that good. So that must be really bad. Family Guy's better in its like first couple of seasons.
Yeah, so literally, in the first like episode,
Show me what you got.
The character freaking they have a son on the thing. He reminds me of Chris, just like a fat Chris, and they show him sleeping on the on his bed, and like you just see his junk hanging out. Like they show it all like uncensored and everything. It's fucking it's horrible.
You gotta show me what you got.
And literally, they fucking he's like, oh, I've been trying to see if I could put something in my hole, but I can't do it. He literally shows his dad his asshole.
bruh. You gotta show me what
I'm
you
like,
got.
that's a total bruh moment right there.
I don't think I'm gonna be watching that anytime soon. There was a show I used to watch on Netflix. I forgot. It was like a show where like kids got separated from adults. Like, once you turn like 18 or 17, back to the normal world.
Yeah.
It was. I can't remember what it was called though. I'm sure someone knows it out there, but it was a weird show. But yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of British TV. It's personally just not my cup of tea. It's not really my culture, I guess.
Yeah.
Oddly
No offense to
shaped
British
shooting.
people. I don't want to offend anybody, but it's like, can't have any other opinion than my own, so.
I mean, like they say.
But they have some really good movies.
Oh yeah, they have good movies and they have pretty decent food. The only thing I don't
Harry
like.
Potter.
Yeah. Like I said, I like Harry Potter, but I don't like J.K. Rowling. That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, she's a little bit of a wingnut.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of what her opinions are, to be honest.
There's a lot of controversial, just stupid opinions that she didn't need to vocalize.
Pretty much, man. That's the best way to put it without being like, going into controversy.
Yeah, what's up with like these older like actors or famous people? All of a sudden they're just like talking about politics all the time. It's like no one cares about you. Don't say that stuff out loud.
Yeah, and it's like the same thing with fucking what's his name, Kanye. It's like the same shit. Like he's stupid.
Oh my gosh, he's bad. I personally think it's like a mixture of really bad mental illness and I don't know. There's something wrong with that guy. They need to stop giving him a platform. That's the issue.
Yeah, like
because I think it's funny. I mean, it kind of is. I'm not gonna lie, but like, it's just I don't know. It's like you gotta stop giving him a platform. But at the same time, they give him a platform, they get a lot of views. So it's like a win lose win blah 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 situation.
yeah, I don't know, man. The whole freaking everything that he says, it's weird.
Goofy.
It is goofy.
Hello, I'm
It
Johnny
really is.
Knoxville, and this is the
Goofy.
Super Bowl. Who the
Guy.
names these things? Jeff!
Oh
I
yeah.
never really liked his music.
No, I've never liked his music. I fucking hated. You treat me like a hoe, but I love it. I hate that song.
He made that song.
Yeah, he was with freaking Lil Pump.
Oh yeah, I know what song you're talking about. Yeah.
I hate that song so much.
I think a lot of these dudes get like they're like, yeah, these dudes are the best, but in all reality, they're just kind of meh.
Like I said, man, I'm not a a judgmental person towards music wise. I'm not big into rap. If I go to that kind of realm, it's probably the sad boy rap. That's just me.
Yeah, I personally like XXX and Tentacion a lot.
Oh, same here, man. Same here. I really like his music.
I think it's really like there's a lot of diversity and it's not all the same like
Do you have
things over and over and over again.
Do you have a favorite song from XX?
I don't know. I really like Young Brats, but that's because it's like really, like
I love
heavy
that song.
and crazy.
Dude, I love Young Brats. That song is just crazy. One of my favorite, if it's going like that kind of style, One XX Tarnation is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah. I watched a documentary on him and that kind of made me want to listen to his music, so I started listening to more of his stuff. But I wasn't really that into him because like a lot of things the kids like that I just thought he was kind of overhyped.
Yeah.
I wasn't really that big into rap music when I was younger. I slowly got into it over time because of my like cousin and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
that
I like him. The Wu-Tang Clan's pretty good too.
Oh yeah, Wu-Tang Clan you can never go wrong with.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah. Like I know people don't really like him, but I like him. I like Lil Peep. I do like him.
Yeah, I only issue with him is a lot of his songs sound the same.
Yeah, a lot of his music does sound the same, but I do
That
like.
sounds good.
Like I do like him. Like
I can understand it.
freaking I actually have a hoodie of him. You know, a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like him.
I respect his music.
I don't know. Juice World I do like, but you know, I don't really know too much of his music, so I can't really, you know, say.
Yeah, I like Juice WRLD, but like again, he's another one of those dudes where a lot of his songs kind of are the same thing, and I don't want to disrespect him, but
Yeah,
that's just my opinion.
I forgot. I censored this part. This was the episode I was telling you about. So, the whole episode on this part is gonna be censored because if people want to look it up, just look up Five Finger Fillet. That's what I'll basically say. This whole section is
Cage.
Yeah, it's called Wee Hand, and basically, you know, yeah, that's pretty much what's happening.
I see very sus things going on.
So pretty much, Wee Man was ripping ass in front of Steve-O's face.
It's gonna look so much creepier censored now, though.
Yeah, so it's terrible because if you could see it, you could still see like he had the stab marks on his hand.
Why am I?
Yeah, it reminds me of you know, Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know if you ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of like, you know, like Five Finger Fillet in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's funny. He actually has a tattoo on his hand. You want to know what it says?
What does it say?
Poop.
Oh man, he's straight up thugging with that. Doo-doo.
Why am I?
Oh,
I should
man.
get a tattoo that says poop on my hand. I've been looking to get a tattoo.
Oh, same here. I've wanted a tattoo for a long time.
Guess I'm gonna get his poop on my knuckles.
Oh man, if you get that shit, I have to record it. Let's be honest. I won't show your
that'd be
face.
amazing.
I'll just like show you getting the tattoo on your hand.
I live pretty close by a tattoo shop, so maybe one day.
Oh, maybe your dad could do it. I mean, he used to be a tattoo artist.
Yeah, I think my dad
Why am I?
would, but we don't really got the setup right now.
No, I
He
get
hasn't
that.
really got all of his stuff. But he, you know, there's trustworthy people he knows from tattooing that he would take me to, but it's just a lot of money.
What are you trying to take off my fingers?
Dude, you want to know
jerk?
one thing? Like a huge highlight for like 2022. When I was at that concert with one of my friends,
Whoa, dude, what are you
there was a
trying to
girl
do, wee bro, dude?
that was next to us, and she flashed a group, and dude, ever since then, I always cheese at that shit. I just smiled so wide because it was just yeah, pretty much, dude, pretty much. I was
It's
so
like that-
happy.
It's like that one Bloodhound Gang.
Wee man, what are you
album,
trying to
Hooray
take
for
off my
Boobies.
fingers?
Yeah.
Jerk.
Dude, I don't even know what happened to Jimmy Pop. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think he had a kid, and I think they all just kind of
Whoa, dude,
disappeared.
what are you trying to do, wee
Yeah,
bro,
because I know
dude? Come on,
it
man,
was
it's
like
my
he
fing-
doesn't do anything anymore, and Evil Dick doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, I think it's just because, you know, they're old now, so it's not as fun. Funny
Yeah.
when you hear a 40-year-old dude talking about wieners.
I do like. Jesus Christ.
Okay,
That's
closing
rough.
my
That's that is a really rough thought.
Wee man,
Like
what are you
if you
trying
really
to
think
take
about
off my
it.
fingers?
It does sound
Jerk.
funny, though. Never mind. Maybe I do want to hear a 40-year-old dude talk about wieners.
The best part is just talking about that kind of shit while everything is kind of censored.
Yeah, yeah. That guy has 5 wieners. What? Talk about his hand. I mean, hey, at least they have our beautiful voices over there.
Yeah, they hear our beautiful voices about that.
I'm gonna
Man.
yawn real quick. Getting sleepy.
Yeah, man. I mean, freaking, it's almost 3 in the morning.
Hi,
Yeah,
I'm Steve-O,
but
and now it's
That's when all
time
the
for New
scary
York
stuff
Bug.
starts happening.
Yeah,
Believe it
it's
or
like
not.
the scarier stuff like this happening.
Oh, rip, dude. No.
The
Well, guess no more Preston.
But like, do you like actually how I like put every character like having their own episode? It's kind of cool.
Yeah, because it's like sometimes like it's a weird
Okay, let's
curiosity
do
that
it.
I have when people play games and there's different characters you
Mike,
can play as.
call me Sally.
All
You
right,
kind
let's
of just
go.
want to see them like in the game, see what, you know, just how people play with them or whatever, what they look like when you're playing with them.
Yeah.
So,
I think if I'm correct, the next episode I think I use Aaron or Dave. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I know the last episode You finally unlock Jeff Tremaine because he's out of the hospital. But I used the other director, Dimitri.
Dimitri.
Yeah, Dimitri's in this game.
Is that who I'm thinking of?
You want a piece of me? All right, let's.
I'm surrounded by a bunch of idiots.
Is he the chubby guy that pukes all the time? Or is that just the camera guy?
That's the camera guy.
Yeah, I remember him a lot.
Dude,
You feeling froggy?
I
You
think
just
if I
jump.
seen him, I might remember him, but
Dude, I can't even remember like why the camera guy like threw up, and he said he hated the color red.
Well,
I don't know, it's just really funny, and I'm happy he's a part of the movies because it happens like all the time, and it's hilarious. So yeah, I'll always laugh at like just nasty stuff because it's just funny.
Except for like I said, man, certain things with poop, I'm just kind of grossed out by.
Oh yeah, I can agree with that. Poop or anything that has to do with like blood,
an idiot. Well,
like anything that has to do with
call me
like harm or
savage.
anything, I don't think that stuff's funny.
No.
But other than that, like I like the gross out stuff, like I don't know, like puking and stuff. I think it's funny.
Yeah, puking is funny. Like
It's funny sometimes too. It's just
it's to a degree of that.
Come on, let's go.
Like, if I have to say, like, certain things with shit, it kind of grosses me out. Like, one thing in particular was there's 2 films that I've seen that dealt with, like, poo. Like, technically 3, but, you know, everybody knows the Human Centipede.
I've never watched that.
Well,
that movie.
well, I'll just spoil it anyway. There's a one scene at the, like, near the end of the film, pretty much, he shits in the girl's mouth.
Yeah, like in the South Park episode.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah, it's like that. And then there was a film that I watched growing up called Pink Flamingos. This lady literally ate like dog shit that she found. Like, what?
Is that the movie from the 70s where it's like a drag queen?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how I remember that movie.
Literally, that film, it just, I've seen it fully. It's so gross, especially that part with the fucking, like, the shit, dude. That hurts my stomach every
I
time.
heard about it when I was younger on like a Watch Mojo video.
Yeah, that and, another movie that, in particular, that was really, really gnarly, like that was, Solo.
Solo?
Yeah, Solo. That's Jonathan Davis's favorite film.
Never heard of it.
Don't ever watch it. I'm just gonna tell you, don't ever watch it. It's horrid.
Now I want to watch it.
Dude, literally, there's a part in the film, like, they tell all these girls, like, the fucking, like, shit in a bucket, and then everybody has to eat the shit. Like, like, I was psyching myself. I'm like, it's cake, it's cake, it's cake. It's not really cake. And then, like, the guy started gagging, and that's what I got. I lost my shit after that.
You try your best to, like, it's like in movies when you see someone get hit, like you see a, I'll explain, like when you see a really, like, gnarly, like, cut or like just like a really bad injury.
Yeah.
And you're like, just remember it's so hard.
And that shit looks painful too. That's the worst part.
I don't know. I just always hated poop since I was little.
Yeah, I don't like the smell. Like,
I don't like how it looks. I don't like how it smells. And people eating it is a no-no.
There's a person that at my job, they shit themselves, and my coworker said it looked like literally like liquid chunky coffee.
I do think poop's funny and good taste though.